The reason you were contacted today was to inform you regarding some legal enforcement actions filed under your social security number, and we have got the orders to suspend your social at very right moment because your social has been found suspicious for different kind of criminal activities in Texas.
Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to take notes on my computer.
And write down my badge ID, which is 07321.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one. It almost sounds like you didn't make that up. I like it.
Okay, and write down your case number on which we are working at this moment. And your case is D as in
Man,
David,
that slipped
C as
right
in
out.
Charlie, number 8675.
That just, I didn't filter that. That just emerged. That could have ruined the whole call right there.
Do you know the seriousness of this case?
No, you haven't actually told me anything yet, except for that your badge number is 07321. Your case number is DC 8675309, extension 518.
The investigation started when we found an abandoned car in El Paso City, Texas, and that car contains some blood and drug residues inside it. Hence, after investigation, we found that the car was rented under your name and under your personal social information. And we have also found 21 bank accounts and 16 credit cards under your name, which has been used for these kind of criminal activities in Texas. And all these paperwork has your name on it, and thousands of dollars has been wired from all these bank accounts locally and internationally. This totally seems suspicious to us.
Sir, let me stop you right there.
Let me finish.
How many pounds
Richard,
of crack cocaine did you say?
22 pounds of cocaine.
No, Lord, I've never seen 22 pounds of cocaine before. That.
Okay, just let me finish, Mr. Richard. Thousands of dollars has been wired from all these bank accounts locally, internationally.
I have said that
totally seems
that's mine before, and they don't like that.
That is the only reason we, as a Social Security Administration of Texas, has filed a case against your name and against your personal social information. Have you ever been involved in any kind of drugs before?
Yes.
When?
Oh gosh. Weekly? I use ibuprofen, acetaminophen, Flintstones, vitamins.
What kind of drug? What kind of drug?
Just your everyday, drugs. I use Advil, both AM and PM. Like
that was cocaine?
Oh God, no, not cocaine. I'm talking about like fish oil, NyQuil, Tinactin, Claritin Clear, and all that kind of stuff. Ibuprofen. I don't know if that matters.
Okay.
Just when my tummy's
and
rumbling.
So now, Mr. Richard, if you are telling me you never been involved in cocaine, you never been involved in any kind of criminal activities before, so might be someone has stolen your identification, right? Because your social has been found suspicious for criminal activities, and we have charged 3 serious allegations against your name and against your social information, which is money laundering, theft of identification, and drug trafficking. Okay? So, might be someone has stolen your identification. Is there any person who can do that, Mr. Richard, in your knowledge?
Yeah, I mean, like, what's his name? That famous hacker, 4chan? I figured he could probably do it.
I'm sorry, sir?
That's where I'd look first. 4chan, Mr. Robot. I would focus my efforts there.
Okay. So, Mr. Richard, what we need to do, we need to just catch that person as soon as possible.
He's just reading his script.
So we need to just catch that person as soon as possible. But first, Mr. Richard, we are going to just suspend your social security number because your social is still misusing by someone all over the United States. So whatever information is linked with your social security number, like your bank account, your debit card, your credit card, will be seized, freezed, confiscated for unknown period of time.
Repeat that part
and
right
then
there.
By tomorrow morning.
What was that? Conquistador? I'm not familiar with.
Confiscated.
Okay, investigated.
No, your bank account will be seized, your debit card will be seized, and your credit card as well as. Because we are going to just suspend your social security number.
Okay.
No need to worry, sir. You will be getting a new social security number by tomorrow morning. two officers of Social Security Administration will pay a visit at your place according to your time and convenience. They will be generating a new Social Security number for you, okay? But first, what we need to do, Mr. Richard, we need to just save all your funds, whatever you are having in your bank account.
I guess I just don't understand, like, why? Why would you do that to me? I obviously didn't have 22, what was it, liters, kilograms, whatever. I didn't have 22 miles worth of cocaine in the back of my... what kind of car was it?
Yes, Mr. Richard.
No,
listen.
What kind of car was it? I mean, what kind of car was it?
We found an abandoned car in El Paso City, Texas. And
what
that
kind of car
contained some blood. The model of that car was Corolla.
What?
That is more important for you, Mr. Richard?
I do not own a gorilla. What do you call it, a Corolla?
Okay, Mr. Richard. Okay, we know you are an innocent person. We know that.
Who makes that? Ford? I don't drive Ford vehicles. I only drive American-made vehicles. You understand?
Yes.
Like
we know,
Hyundai?
sir. We know you are an innocent person.
Honda?
Just listen to me, sir. We are just trying to help you out from this. We are just trying to help you, sir.
BMW, I mean, I wish, but Mercedes-Benz, I mean, okay. I appreciate you trying to help.
Mr. Richard,
I appreciate you trying to help me.
We know you are an innocent person because we have also checked your past records and we found that your banking contains genuine records and your social security number has no other complaint in past time. So, Mr. Richard, if we will not suspend your social, then unfortunately everything will be happen under your name and against your social security number. Just tell me how much bank account do you have under your name?
How many bank accounts? Oh, geez.
Yes.
I think do you care about joint bank accounts? Because I know I still have one with my grandparents.
No, your personal bank account.
Okay, when you say under my name, are you speaking about me owning a bank? Because I do not own any financial institutions myself. I do not own anything. There was a point where I felt like that was an okay investment, and I quickly realized that I never want to invest in the banking institutions in our country. But then, no, I don't own any. I don't own any controlling interests or any banks myself. I'm a trust fund baby. Where I'm at, I do have a Swiss bank.
You don't have any bank account, right?
Oh no, I have bank accounts.
With which financial institution?
Okay, I just don't own them. They're not under my name. I mean, like I have a bank account. I have multiple bank accounts. I have a Swiss bank. I have one in the Cayman Islands.
So do you have the access? Do you have the access of that bank account?
Oh yes.
Do you have the access? Okay, and that is your savings account?
Yeah, I mean, there was a point where I had access to the Federal Reserve. I mean, I practically owned the country at one point.
And Mr. Richard, can you just let me know with whom you have that bank account?
What?
With whom you have that bank account? You said you have a joint account, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, my mama, she set one up when I was young.
Your mom, right?
Yeah.
Your mom, right?
Yeah, my mom. And then my grandparents, when I was born, they used to call me their little lamb. They called me their little lamb, and they wanted to make sure, that they put aside some money. So they stopped eating pork chops on Thursdays. Little lamb chops, I mean, not pork chops. They replaced it. And that little extra savings they used to put away every week into a bank account. And then when I got to be 18 years old, going off to college and everything, they gave that money to me.
Okay. And
still in a bank account somewhere.
Which financial institution?
What?
That bank account belongs to which financial institution?
Oh, Lord, if I know. Gosh.
You don't know about that? What happened, Mr. Richard?
No, I'm just thinking. Can I ask you one question? Just
okay.
No, I want to make sure you answer this as clear as possible. No, none of the. I feel like you've just been blabbing on and on for a while. So am I being arrested?
No, sir. Nothing will gonna happen with you if you are cooperating with the department. Okay.
Hey, Barbara. Hey, you don't need to shred anything. Okay. False alarm about all that.
Hello, Mr. Richard.
Okay. Could you put the ones that you did shred back together? There's like tape in the drawer, in the the third drawer on the left in the kitchen. If you could just start taping them back up. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. So sorry about that.
With whom you were talking to, Mr. Richard?
Oh, my assistant.
Okay, so Mr. Richard, let me tell you First of all, you are not supposed to involve any third person or any third party till the time the case doesn't get resolved, okay?
Yeah, but you
Because
said I'm
we don't know
innocent.
who is the main culprit in this
You just
case.
said I'm not being arrested.
Yes,
I mean,
so you need to just yes, you need to just keep this case confidential between you and between Social Security Administration, okay?
Okay, I mean, she's my mom. I tell her everything.
Okay, so Mr. Richard, just tell me that bank account belongs to which financial institution? Because we need to just
it's a third person.
All your funds.
Yeah, it's not mine. It's a third person institution, third party.
So I'm asking, that bank account belongs to which financial institution? That like Bank of America, TD Bank, Chase Bank.
Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, we got a couple of them. We got Chase Bank.
Chase Bank. Okay, that is savings account.
What were the banking examples that you said?
Bank of America, TD Bank, Chase Bank.
Okay, what's the second one specifically?
TD Bank.
Okay, ID Bank?
T as in Tom, D as in David.
Oh, TD. Yeah, I've heard of them. They do like financial investments and everything like that.
I'm asking from you, Mr. Richard, listen.
Yes.
I'm asking from you, your bank account belongs to which financial institution? Like Bank of America, Chase Bank, TD Bank. Which one?
Yeah, I know there's a lot of, I have put some of my donations in the blood bank, the local blood bank and the food bank. Yeah, Chase Bank specifically.
What are you talking about, sir?
Just where my funds are.
I'm asking Mr. Richard, how many bank accounts do you have?
6.
All these bank accounts is your personal accounts?
Well, I got the one that my grandparents set up for me. I got the one in the Cayman Islands. I got the one I got the Swiss bank. I got the blood bank. And then Chase Bank, my checking and savings account.
How many accounts do you have under? How many accounts are you holding? Your personal account.
With my credit cards included, like I said, over a baker's dozen. Yes. At least a baker's dozen.
Mr. Richard, just listen to me very carefully now, okay? How many? I'm sorry, sir.
I am listening. I told you I'm going to keep listening until you tell me to stop listening.
Yes.
I just don't understand what you're saying.
Yes. Mr. Richard,
what do you want me to say?
How many bank accounts do you have under your name, under your personal name?
Yes, I don't own any bank accounts. We've been over this. No bank, no shareholders, meetings, minutes, nothing on the public record is going to say that I, Richard Nixon, own a bank. Okay?
So you have nothing
under your name,
right? So
whoever registered a bank, whoever started up a bank company and put Richard Nixon and my social security number, they're a liar. And you should go after that guy. I am not a crook.
Mr. Richard,
I'm not a crook.
Nothing under your name. I'm sorry?
Yes, that's correct. I do not own any banking institutions.
So
I do have multiple bank accounts,
right?
I do have different bank accounts that I put my money in, but I do not own any banks.
Okay.
Like so, I have money. If you're asking if I have money in bank accounts, yes.
So in which bank account do you have money? Because we need to save all your funds before we suspend your social security number, right?
Oh no, he doesn't understand. I'm just going in circles. I have to be careful though.
Yes. In which bank accounts do you have money?
Chase Bank.
Chase Bank. That is your savings account, right?
And checking and savings.
Checking and savings.
Yeah, there's Watergate Mutual.
Okay. Savings and checking. Okay. Yes. And you have one checking account and you have one saving account, right?
At Chase Bank, yes.
Okay. Chase Bank, you have one Chase Bank of checking, and you have another Chase Bank of savings. Can you just let me know how much you are having in your checking account of Chase Bank?
How much what?
How much funds you are having in that Chase Bank, in your checking account?
Oh gosh, why does that matter?
Because we need to just save all your funds.
I mean, I guess I'm having a lot of fun. I mean, right now I ain't having any fun. But normally I have quite a bit.
Mr. Richard, approximately do you have any idea how much you are having in your savings account and in your checking account as well as?
Oh, how much money I'm having?
Yes.
$250,000.
Pardon?
$250,000.
I'm sorry, sir?
$250,000.
$250,000.
Yeah, in the checking account.
Right? Okay. $250,000, right?
I'm just wondering if he's like actually excited. If he's like, oh my god.
From.
He's like, he's got to get his boss.
How did you earn that sufficient balance?
There was a point where I was POTUS. I mean, I practically owned the country. I told you this. Politics.
Politics.
Yes.
You are a politician, right?
Yes. More than just a politician. I used to be, yes. Very big, very well known.
So you have $250,000 in your savings account, right?
No, in my checking account.
Bank.
In my checking account. I mean, government pensions these days, even when you get, you know.
So you have $250,000 in your checking account, right?
Yes.
How much you are having in your savings account?
Oh, geez, I haven't looked in a while.
Approximately, do you have any idea what happened, Mr. Richard? Why don't you answer?
I'm just thinking. I haven't looked in a while. I want to say 420, at least.
I'm sorry? I'm sorry, sir?
420, I'm saying, like.
420 cents, right?
No, I'm saying like 420,000.
420,000. That's so much amount, sir.
Yeah, I mean, not really. Like, I ain't gonna be retiring anytime soon.
From where you get that sufficient balance?
It ain't from selling cocaine. Oh no! I told you I was in politics. Why is this a problem? Is this not normal? Wait, is me having this much money like a problem for him? Or is it at the 1 hour? Maybe it was the 1 hour point. I don't know. He's like, wait a second, this isn't. Let me call him back. I wonder if he's like, God, no one has that much money. To be fair, that's a whole bunch of money, especially to have sitting in your savings and checking account. Yeah, I mean, if you have that kind of cash, don't put it in your savings account. For gosh sakes.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I believe we got disconnected. Is Luke Miller there?
Never call me again, okay, you motherfucker.
What? Excuse me, my mother is not a fork truck driver or anything like that. I'm talking.
Nah, fucking asshole.
Excuse me? I used to be the president of the United States of America. This is Richard Nixon you're talking to. How dare you speak to me like that? What?
Don't call me again, okay?
I will have your pension. Okay.
What do you think? I'm cool here, bro. I'm cool here, bro. I'm cool here, bro. Just disconnect the call. Disconnect the call. Just disconnect the call. The call, bro.
First of all, we're not bros. We are not
okay.
bros. Okay,
son? Just disconnect the call. Disconnect the call.